Now let's work on two-step equations. And I have 4 examples here for you. Of course, I hope that the explanations will make wonderful sense. So let's start with 2x plus 1 is equal to 11. My first step will be to subtract 1 from both sides of the equation, or from both sides of the equal sign, right? And what will that accomplish? Well, 1 minus 1 is 0. So these just cancel out. That way I can bring the 2x down. The equal sign remains in the same spot, and 11 minus 1 is 10. Okay, so 2x is equal to 10. We got rid of the 1. Essentially, we just took it to the right-hand side of the equation. Now what do? The second step will be to divide both sides by 2. Then we have x isolated, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 1 times x is just x. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So x is equal to 5. That's it. If we wanted to check to see if we're correct, you can just plug the 5 back in for x. So 2 times 5 plus 1 is 11. See if this is saying the truth. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 is 11. That is the truth, so we're correct. X is equal to 5. Okay, now second example. 3x minus 1 is 14. Or is equal to 14. Now, what do? I want to take this over to the right-hand side of the equal sign. So I will add 1 to both sides of the equal sign. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So they cancel out. Bring down the 3x. 14 plus 1 is 15. Then what do? Second step, just divide both sides by 3. I don't know why I wrote a 2 there first. Wow. Long day, I guess. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So they cancel out. And x is equal to 15 divided by 3, which is 5. That's it. Okay. Third example. 1 minus 4x is equal to 17. I will start by subtracting 1 from both sides of the equation. 1 minus 1 is 0. So I can bring down the negative 4x. And 17 minus 1 is 16. Next step, we can divide both sides by negative 4. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 is 1. 1 times x is just x. 16 divided by negative 4, negative 4. Because a positive divided by a negative is just a negative. 16 over 4, or 16 divided by 4 is just 4. That's it. And final example. What do we do now? What is the first step? I want to take the 2 over to the right-hand side of the equation. So I will subtract it from both sides. 2 minus 2 is 0. So they cancel out. I don't need to write a 0 down here. I'll just bring down the negative 5x. And 27 minus 2 is 25. Then I can divide both sides by negative 5. These cancel out, and x is equal to 25 divided by negative 5, which is just negative 5. And why is it negative 5? Well, we have plus 25 plus divided by a negative makes a negative. Or it should say actually positive divided by negative is a negative. And 25 divided by 5 is just 5. So x is equal to negative 5, and that's it. So now, of course, I suggest that you practice a few questions involving 2 steps. So 2-step equations, and good luck.